Hello and welcome to the Regulars. I'm Stacey McGonigal.
My name is Jason DeRoss.
And welcome, friends, to our Friday Spectacular. I am Miss Retrograde, and we are with Jason.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell everyone in the chat why we were a bit behind today, and that's because Jason had to pee, and YouTube thought I was spamming the feed. They thought I was a perv, which
YouTube had my back.
They did. They had your back, and I think that's ridiculous. But we are here. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is well. Happy Friday. How are you doing, Jason?
Oh man, great.
Are you? I'm currently drinking out of my Two Little Sandwiches mug. So that's
I saw that. I hope she's in the chat today. Like I hope she's around today.
I know everyone needs a little Two Little Sammies, I have to say. She's the best. You know? How have you been?
We'll see when it pops up.
What have you been doing this last Wednesday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday?
One thing that I did do was just go, oh yeah, I have to like sometimes my wife.
Don't watch the story. Wow.
Cause let me, if you know what, my dad actually talks like that. So I'm eventually going to talk like that. I used to think like he'll never finish a sentence. He'll just be like, cause one time when I was, if I was spelling out this thing, that's how my dad talks.
That is how you talk.
Perfect. Then it's in the genetics. I love it. Two Little Sandwiches is here. All I was getting at is I went to the beach, which is something that I don't normally do. So it was taking a long time to be like, I took my son and we went, and he got buried by water a whole bunch and just loved getting crashed by the waves. That was nice.
You know how you're considering yourself like you're bubbling? Like, can you go to the beach within your bubble? Like, is that a rule that...
Well, when we go to the beach, we go to these isolated places and there's no one near us. So it's just the two of us. I don't think the ocean is waves of COVID. I hope not. I'm hoping.
I know. I was just wondering, like, when people are like, we're a bubble, like you haven't been to a grocery store in like 7 months. So I'm just wondering if like...
We've been very careful with everything and extremely careful. But
I'm not careful, I am just curious.
No, I get it. The questions are real because like you put up these barriers and it's one of the things when you have this other couple, you're like, okay, great. Where do we draw the line and what do we do? Because everyone's got certain boundaries with certain little things. Like I had to go to the doctor and then we had to tell them, I'm like, well, I'm going to the doctor. Not recently. The one time that I went to the doctor, we had to tell them that. Because you're like, yes, I'm going to be in a waiting room at a doctor's office.
Exactly.
So is that terrible? And it's like, well, these are sometimes we have to do things in life, and they accepted it. They're like, if you feel comfortable, you're there. You can let us know, and then when we're comfortable.
Sometimes we have to buy a cot to set up at the doctor's office because that's where we live. I
honestly don't. I go less than most people.
I don't think that's true.
I know that that's true. My doctor will tell you that's true.
Yeah, your doctor has patients of varying age, but I'm just saying, sorry, my glasses are so wonky.
No, it's just that we talk every day. Like I call him up. I'm like, hey man, what's going on?
Yo, dude, what's up? My back's still broke, brother. Okay, going to the ocean. Peace.
This is also why I'm very happy that Two Little Sammys is on today because I was surprised last night by a suspicious piece of mail that was dropped off at my front door.
What?
Yeah.
What was it?
Well, it was something, and I opened it up, and I was like, it's got no note. It's got no nothing. It just had a surprise for me. Okay. And I'm like, this is either from the wonderful Jen Caruana.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to say it's from the wonderful Jen Caruana. It's going to be from Stacey, and Stacey's going to hate me for the rest of my life because I thought it was from somebody else.
Wow. Oh my God. Where did you get that from?
Well, this is what I'm talking about. It showed up on my doorstep last night, and it was from Jen Caruana.
Woo.
This is as tall as I'll ever be.
That is unbelievable.
I love you, Jen Caruana. Look at this.
That's beautiful. That's
for those of you that are just like, what's going on right now? I got a Judge Judy mask that says only Judy can judge me, and it's Judge Judy to a beautiful California sunset with a beautiful silhouetted California sunset in the back.
That's, I'm going to take my glasses off. That is a beautiful mask. And if you want to see what the mask looks like, you can check it out at youtube.com/theregulars.
Yeah.
See what the hell is up. That's amazing. And I agree with Amanda. It is the best.
It is the best.
That's so great. I thought you were going to like lift up a mug.
I wish. I mean, like, I don't wish. This is still like,
It's
but
the
like,
best.
obviously, yeah, I'm like so great too. Anything Jan Caruana memorabilia would be great.
Jan is truly like one of those people. Like I do call her, I would say, like in crisis 90% of the time, 10% with gossip and 90% with chaos. And but Jan is this person who will like drop off treats. She will leave you little gifts. She will like remember a little nugget that you said and like get you a little special like treat whenever you need it the most, but you're expecting it the least.
You know how things happen in life and it becomes like this thing, like this is a bad example of it, but like this morning on the news, it was like they were just talking. I saw this thing on the news where they were talking to everybody like, okay, cool. You're of the Trump campaign. Why don't you vote for Biden? And they just did a montage and all of them said, because he's a puppet, because he's a puppet. I'm like, oh, so the word puppet is attached to Joe Biden now. And I'm like, okay, great.
Okay. This is like the longest walk. Let's get away from
the longest walk is whenever I talk to Jan Caruana, people always use the word treasure. And you're like, yeah, because it describes her. Jan Caruana is a treasure, but it didn't come from like one person saying it. It's just like when you meet Jan, you'll be like, she's a treasure.
Jan, and also Tasha said she's a sugar mama, and you know what? Jan's also that. Jan is also Jan is a sugar mama, and I'm so happy that she's in our lives because our lives are better because of her. And I say that, and I mean every word. She's an angel from the heavens, you know. I wanted to just do a little bit of housekeeping because I told Jason this. So I was just like working on our small business known as the podcast. And I was looking at some analytics and I was like, where is Tuesday and Thursdays or Monday and Wednesdays episodes? Where are they? And we've got Nigel Downer in the chat. Hello.
See what happens? Nigel Browner comes on Wednesday, and then we come up with Nigel Downer the next day.
Did you just Nigel Browner? I forgot about that.
That's what Chris called himself on Wednesday. If you weren't here,
just going, love you, doggy. I'll never forget getting a quesadilla with Nigel when we were working together at Second City, and the joke was about Drake's The Motto, and I kept saying like we were talking about what it was called, and the song started playing, and Nigel had already gotten his quesadilla, and the song started playing, and I went, Nigel, The Motto. And Nigel just kind of like looked around and was like, yeah, that's my friend. I was just so lame about it. Nigel. Anyways, so I was looking for our episodes. And guess what I did? Because we certainly are in retrograde. I had been submitting them, but scheduling them for a different time.
For a year later.
A year later, which maybe my brain was like, fuck this year. Like,
yeah, man. Like,
anyways, if you're listening to this, amazing. And if you're watching this live, you will notice in your inbox you have you're gonna have 3
new episodes.
Yeah. So if you haven't listened, you have many opportunities. Damn, I'm fully in retrograde. So that's where I'm at.
We made it though.
We made it. And
it just means like today you have homework. Sit down, listen to 3 episodes straight. That's your goal. That's your homework.
Exactly. Now, we have some plans for today. Before we get into that too, I wanted to just do a little plug for myself because I'm selfish, but I am launching my CC Gets Rich. And with that, I'm having some conversations with some people who have done like some career or life pivots or as entrepreneurs, business people. Yesterday, I recorded episode with the lovely Christina Walkinshaw, who is made a little. Yeah, she did a little pivot to OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had a question. We had a big combo about her OnlyFans, and that's coming out on Tuesday.
That's awesome.
I know. She's the best.
Yeah.
She's really the best. When I started stand-up, she was like the nicest to me.
Yeah.
She was the first.
If you're not following her, she's great to follow. She's down in New York.
Yeah,
doing a bunch of fun stuff.
So anyways, that'll come out on Tuesday. My first episode will be coming out, I believe today or tomorrow in prep.
That's great. Well, or
scheduled
a year from today.
or
A year from today.
or a year from today. Really? I will. And here's the thing. When you wake up and you're like, I'm getting my shit together. Like, you have that feeling.
For me, that's most of the time when I'm super hungover. I'm like, today's the day, man. I'm getting my shit together.
Well, like I've taken a break from like having any sorts of fun. So I've been like eating really healthy. I've been working out. I haven't had a shitty beer in like a week. And I've just been like going to bed early, trying to wake up early. And today I've been doing it for so many days. I was like, you're really doing it, Stace. You're really doing it.
Do you know why that's great? Because for I know for you and I anyways, it's like that feeling comes after like 4 days. You're like, oh man,
I know.
I haven't drank in 4 days, guys. And I worked out 2 of those days. And like I've been getting up. I'm up at like 7 a.m. What? Yeah.
Like, just like, I am a fucking model. Also, I will say.
But then I'm like, I've done it. And then the next day I'm like, well, or I'm like that night, I'm like, I guess I should drink to celebrate.
I could have a couple drinks. I'm feeling the best I've ever felt. Yeah, let's get A&W. Who gives a fuck? We're celebrating. And then the next day you're like, oh yeah, bye. But I will say, this is all coming out next week on Thursday for my Stacey Gets Rich. But the first episode's about blogging. So I started having to blog. And so I've been mixing like business and lifestyle. So I decided to do like a fashion blog, which you'll find out more next week. But because of that, I had to take photos of myself.
Okay.
And I figured out how to do that, like with the self timer and use the better camera on your phone. Jason, I will send you some of these photos. I'm a model.
We've all seen the one with you and Burger. You and Burger.
This is as tall as I'll ever be.
We've seen the one with you and Burger putting out the garbage. We've seen that one for sure.
What do you mean putting out the garbage?
It looks like you're just in the side alley, and it's like you decide to take out the garbage, and then you're like, I'll just sit here for a second and take a photo of myself. That's what it's.
I took a photo of I know. And I know people are making fun of me.
I don't think people are making fun of you. I think people were high-fiving you on that. That you got a lot of good response to that post.
Listen, I had a real influencer message me.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, hey, yes. And I said, hey, follow me, share this, help me. She didn't. She did not. She did not.
No, in her life, it was just like, oh, that's really cool. Move on. But you're like, oh, cool. Yeah, totally great. Anyways, you might know if you want to maybe follow or share whatever. I'll talk to you later.
Like subscribe.
You want to go for a coffee or? I would jump in a lake of COVID for you. I don't know. Like,
guess what? So yeah, I took those photos, and then the next day I had to take more photos. So I have so much respect for influencers, because you know how many times you like look at an influencer photo and you're like, fuck you. Yeah. Now I'm like, that took a lot of work, you guys. That took a lot of work. It took planning.
I don't know. It takes a lot of work probably to learn the beginning of it. And then after you're going at it, I imagine it gets like, well, now this is what you do. So it's like, when you get good at something and then you're like, well, now it becomes just like, I don't know. I know that there's like those houses that I know somebody now that like lives in one of those houses, and it's just like it's a bunch of influencers, and then they just like,
oh yeah, the Hype House or whatever.
I don't know if they've named their certain ones, but it's just like, oh, this is your life.
I just gave you one.
No, I'm saying like, yeah, maybe there is a certain one called the Hype House, because it sounded like you talked about a very certain.
There is one. There isn't maybe one. There is one.
Yeah, I believe you. What I'm saying is this one wasn't. There's probably lots of different houses of people living together and doing this sort of thing, and like they just it's a daily routine. It's for them. It's like,
I feel like you and I, like, I'm going to show you how I'm making like a Sunday, one of my Sunday videos about this, but like I think the thing that made it at one point when I was taking photos, I had to just be like, I need to take this seriously. Like, what we're talking about, like when you have to take things like vulnerably seriously, like you have to be like, I'm going to
Can't do it.
I know, but when you're by yourself, taking photos by yourself, and I highly recommend everyone do this, but you have to literally look at the camera and be like, I am going to be sexy.
I know what you're talking about.
Exactly. So you have to make that choice. But let me tell you, when you're by yourself, that's fine. And there's going to be a lot of stinkers, but there's going to be one or two that are like out of this world.
That is difficult.
I know. Listen, I struggled until
look at the body they put me in. Look at the body they put me in for this journey through life.
Yeah, they put you in. No, you started as a baby, dude. You started small.
Yeah.
And blank.
They packaged it up. It's one of those like things you put it in water and it grows like a seahorse or whatever they're called, and a sea monkey. And then it grows and it's like, ooh, oh, it was cute at first.
Oh yeah. Well, I know I've seen photos of me as a baby, but I can't help but think that I was like born, like a 38 double D, just like, but I have seen myself as a baby, so I don't know. But I think we should, on this podcast, give a challenge where we're going to take like an influencer style photo of ourselves.
This isn't fair. You've already done it sort of, and you did it well.
Yeah.
I've had to go through headshot routines and they're like, okay, this is your flashpoint one or whatever. And they're like, be sexy. And I'm like, okay, this is not, I can't do it. I cannot do this.
But the problem is that you are doing that in front of a photographer. But when you're by yourself.
Oh, you think that's going to make it easier when I'm trapped alone in a room with my own thoughts? Okay.
Yes. Yes. So you put on the timer. It takes multiple shots in a row and you just go for it.
Yep. Yes, we can do this, and it's going to be a shit show.
Okay, so let's do it over the weekend. Model Monday.
I can't believe I just agreed to this.
Okay, so let's do this. We have to do one outside shot.
I have to buy clothes.
No, we have to work with the clothes we have.
Okay, so this is modeling for the Gap for me, is what you're talking about.
Let's do, like in the chat, let us know like a vibe you're looking for. I think we should do 2 vibes.
Okay, great. I love this now. I love this now because there's a bit of a fun game to it.
You cannot include Charlie. You cannot include your family.
Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine.
Okay. It cannot be a joke.
That's not as fine, but I get it.
They have to be. They have to. Exactly, Tamika. We got to get out of our comfort zones. Okay. So
For what end? What end? What am I doing with this shot? Like, this shot is just to be like, I'm going to bring it on Monday, and I know Stacey's going to be nice and not. You're not going to tear me down because of the setup of what this is.
Okay.
But I still think there's no way that this is going to go well for me.
Listen, I encourage everyone in the chat as well, because since taking these photos, let me tell you, I would take them and I sent them instantly to our friend Ashley Botting, friend of the pod.
Yep.
Jan. And I was just like, I'm a model. Like, I was just like, I think
you said that on your on Instagram. I think you said I am a model. So like, we know.
I am a model. Jan. Okay. So Jan says just go black and white. Everything looks better in black and white. Okay, let's do like a casual, like in just like whatever, a casual outfit.
Yep.
Okay. Do we want to do something fancy?
Well, it seems like the 2 suggestions we've had so far are both fall vibes.
Okay, so let's do like a casual fall vibe. Let's do a fashion vibe. Like, let's make a bold fashion choice, something we would not normally wear.
Oh God.
And then let's do a portrait black and white.
I haven't this is going to be.
I'm talking about 3 outfits.
What I'm talking about is this is going to be a potato dad bod that's just going to be like, I'm trying to be serious and try to look.
We need to release. We've been 7 months in quarantine. And I also am challenging everyone listening to this episode and everyone in the chat right now. If you want to join in on Model Monday, tag the regulars and we will share all of your model shots on our Instagram. So this is what it is. Fall casual vibe is one.
What's the face that I'm making in this?
We're going to go over casual fall vibe is photo number 1. Then fashion forward. Fashion forward. So something outside of your comfort zone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So try like a funky fashion or like clothes, you mix patterns, like go for it. Like Tamika said, out of our comfort zone. And then 3, black and white portrait. I'm going to turtleneck it.
Well, you're already, because you're good to go. So casual fall vibe, fashion forward.
I think Jason's computer will explode if he writes casual fall vibe.
And then the last one's black and white. What? Like black and white.
See, Kayla. So she said that I literally have no pictures on my Instagram except my avatar. Maybe this could be the first one. Hell yes. Love it. Love it. I'm telling you. So I've been telling all my friends, like, go do a photo shoot of yourself because we're losing our minds and we need to remind ourselves that we are gorgeous human beings.
Well, what if it has the opposite effect?
No, because you need to try, and you know how frustrated I'll be if you.
I got a picture taken of myself yesterday, like one of those like not a posing one, but it's like one of those like action shots. Like we were out, so like I have a picture of me and Charlie or whatever.
Oh, okay, sure.
But then I saw it because it was taken from behind me, and I was like, "Well, I'm never wearing that outfit again, and I think I should go jump into a pool right now."
Okay, well,
like,
I'll need to see that photo, and I'll tell you if that's true.
No, it's bad. It's bad.
Well, Tinka says, "Wait, can we use filters?" 1,000%, of course.
Oh, we can use filters.
What are we gonna do? An unfiltered photo? What are we? Are you?
But
kidding?
I can't make a joke out of this.
No.
So what is the third one again? Black and white. What's the black and white?
Portrait.
What?
Portrait.
A portrait, like a Sears studio portrait. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And not a joke, not a Christmas sweater joke.
Well, I mean, I'm down for that, but I don't want you to be like whatever
like
photo. Yeah, but I want you to be confident to like post it online.
I'm not posting these online. This is not.
I am. I'm seeing yours and I'm putting them online. So again,
that's how a video of me on Santa Monica Beach got put up online. You're not posting it. I'm posting it.
Under your $6 million net worth.
That's right.
So okay, again, we are doing
I know I got it.
Vibe. No, I'm just reminding everyone, fall classic vibe.
Casual fall vibe is how it was exactly worded because it's on my computer. It didn't blow up.
Vibe. And then we're gonna do fashion forward, and then we're gonna do portrait.
Black and white portrait.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's your task. You have to take it seriously.
We've done so much stuff on this podcast, and this is the first time I'm actually like, what the fuck? Like, even in this dumb thing where we did like challenges and everything else, it was like, great, this sounds awesome. To me, this one is the worst one.
No, this one's gonna be fun. And just from my research on like Pinterest, as I was making my blog, I will tell you, like, get yourself in motion. Okay, everyone, don't keep keeping yourself just like stagnant ain't the way. We got to move. You got to move.
But what about your burger in the alley?
I know, but when you see some other photos that I took, you'll be like, damn, Daniel.
What is this, you jumping up with a bunch of dried leaves? Like,
no. I tried to make it fashiony. I really did. And then guess what?
What does fashiony mean to you? I want to know, like, paint the picture of what's in the photo.
You want to see a preview?
Yep. Because the pictures you've already taken do not count for this challenge. These are a new challenge.
No, I'll take other ones. Okay, I don't know. Like, okay, let me find a good one and then I'll send it to you. Yeah, no, like like fashiony. You know.
Thanks, Shayla. Shayla's got my back, like YouTube.
She says that you got this.
Yeah.
No, like, you just gotta like move around. You gotta like find your way.
So do a little bit of this.
Exactly. Sorry.
Where did you go? What's happening here?
My camera decided to shut off, which was very nerve-wracking. Anyways, I'm back. Okay, so we have a challenge. I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to see everyone's snaps.
Model Mondays.
And again, whenever you want to share them all through this weekend, go for it. But
is it Ben James is the plus size model that you're into?
I keep bringing him up because what if we fall in love and then people send him this?
What I want to do is I want to go check out a few of his photos to see how he's approached his photo shoots, so I can maybe like get a taste of what I should be doing.
Do we want to scan his Instagram? Because I'm open.
You're the one that just said, like, what do you mean now? He's like, well, I don't know. Do you want to scan his Instagram? Like, I don't know. We can go check that out. I don't know.
Do you think he would kiss me? Okay, so Jan says, I saw a thing where if you want to take a pic of yourself walking, turn your camera upside down and take a step backwards. She wants to try it. I say she should. So what I did on my iPhone, I will tell everyone. Okay. And again, not to plug Stacey Gets Riche because we're probably all over that, but I'm walking through. How to do that. What are you laughing at?
That you're like, here's my phone, right in the mic. Ding. Great.
I know who's following me.
It's Ben James. He's texting you, being like, "Can you stop talking about me now?"
Okay. Can I tell you? And again, I keep talking about Stacey Gets Rich, but I was doing a podcast with Christina, and she was getting like subscribers as we were talking, and I was like, like we just kept freaking out in real time. Okay, so if you have the iPhone, you want to take your photos from here. You don't want to use
the lens.
No. You don't want to do the front facing camera. You want to do the
Yeah,
back.
of course.
Okay, so then what you do is you do your
This is
timer.
mine.
So you set it up. These have autofocus, which I was a dumb idiot. And I was like, how will they stay in frame? And then you set up self timer. And then it will take a bunch of photos. It'll do burst photos. So you can actually go through the various frames.
Yeah, that's an iPhone function, but I think I could probably find something similar on an Android.
100%.
Great.
Tamika says they don't have fall leaves in Cali. Where can these be purchased? I say no money spent on this challenge. Whatever casual autumn vibe comes to you is the right one. For me, that's probably like a sweater. I'm not going to leaf it. I don't think.
Yeah, this was my rake the leaves and then jump into them. However, like in my backyard, I do have one tree that has turned, and I probably could rake up a bunch of leaves and do that exact thing. So
okay, we want you to feel sexy. We want you to Ben James this vibe. So it's like
I could see Ben James in a plaid open shirt with his arms on his hips and a bunch of leaves falling on him, and him being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna rake these fuckers later." Like that's his vibe. It's not chopping down a tree and raking leaves, not the same thing.
My face just went so red. I gotta calm down. I'm gonna rake these fuckers later.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I'm gonna rake these
leaves. I'm gonna think that now. No, I'm gonna rake these fuckers later.
Go get me a garbage bag.
What's this challenge? Okay, I'm just gonna see if he has any plaid. What if he hears this? Like, what am I gonna do? Okay, he's giving very much turtleneck vibes. Can you see that?
Okay. Yeah, barely. That's not the guy that I thought it was. So now I'm already. Wasn't there another guy that you talked about? Maybe he was an HGTV personality or something.
Oh, right. From Small Town.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Hometown? Yeah. No, I'm thinking of this guy.
Apparently too, let's because Shayla and Jameson put up the same sort of thing. If you have an Apple Watch, you can use that, which allows you to frame yourself and take the photo.
No, that's not cheating. Listen, there is no cheating.
There's no cheats.
There's no cheats when you're taking your own photos. It's all lies. It's all smoke and mirrors. And I highly recommend we use every smoke and every mirror, baby. Truly. So
on your photo that you took with Burger, I keep bringing this one up because I think this is what sort of inspired this. But like,
sure,
was there filters on that?
Are you kidding me? Of course there was. Of course there was. Are you nuts? In what world wouldn't there be?
It looked fine. It looked very natural.
Did it? Well, because I was, we had a burst of 10. Now, here's the thing. I struggled to post it because I think it's a great photo, but I also was like, is that how I look? Like sometimes I think I have reverse like body dysmorphia where I'm like, I'm a model. And then I see myself and I'm like, the fuck? How big are my boobs? Yeah. Anyways, I highly recommend that we all do.
Well, it's happening.
I know. I'm really excited for this challenge.
Okay, then. Well, this is
and just for reference, this is the photo we're talking about. Okay. This was Burger trying to escape, to run out my backyard, and I stopped him. You
stopped him, and then you had a sultry look.
The sultriest of looks.
Mm-hmm. It's a great photo. That would be like the cover of your album if you were writing like an album like Fleetwood Mac in the 70s.
Oh my God, bless you forever and always. That's wonderful. Side profile is tough, but anyways, we did it and we're here. So anyway.
There'll be no side profiles in any of my shots. That's a guarantee.
But are you really gonna try? You're gonna like sexify it. You're not gonna be like.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm doing it because of this podcast. I hate this more than anything that we've done.
Okay, cool.
But I'm gonna do this.
Great.
And when I say hate, I just mean like this is the one I'm most like afraid to do. Insecure.
Because you have to be vulnerable, and you have to be like, no, I'm really gonna try and like feel my best.
Okay. This is gonna be brutal. In your mind.
Snake King wants to know. Okay, just
what
to
is this?
I mean, Snake King, you could go back, as you could say, you could Google it, but we'll tell you.
No, he's right. Let's have a sum up and then
We'll move on. So we're doing 3 photos. It's a 3-photo challenge. We're doing a casual autumn vibe, whatever that means to you. Do not spend any money. Okay. Casual autumn vibe. Then we're going to do fashion forward. So choose an outfit, maybe mix patterns.
Still not allowed to spend money. It's got to be in your closet already.
Already has to be in your closet already. And then the third one, black and white portrait. That's it.
And the whole basis of this is you have to be trying to look actually sexy.
Yeah. And you have to,
not a joke.
Not a joke. Jameson said this would be a 4th photo post Thanksgiving feast face.
Man, it is Canada Thanksgiving coming up, but like,
I totally forgot.
Yeah. I think that like turkeys aren't going to sell as well this year. What's happening to my voice?
Can you fix your milk mouth, please?
It's not milk mouth. I haven't had milk since like an hour ago.
Ew. Okay. So that is our challenge. And listen, if you want to do sweatpants, I welcome a sweatpant photo. Like those are in style. Those are fashion forward. So like, let's not overthink. We just want to take some photos where we feel good about ourselves.
I want a nice pair of sweatpants. I've looked at them and I'm like, yeah, man.
I know.
I need this in my life.
You know who wears really good sweatpants?
Nigel Downer.
I wasn't even thinking that, but yeah. And Ben James. My new look.
Okay. See, I need good sweatpants.
Okay, so Jason and I had an idea for the just to celebrate this Friday and really get ourselves going. And I thought if you're watching this live, you can get in on it too. And what I thought we could do, and if you're listening to this, follow along.
Yeah,
you get to pause it and grab the things. So this is great. But I thought we would do a Friday vision board, where we would just vision board the rest of this year. Things we want to put out to the universe, things we want, things we're aspiring to, and Jason and I are going to do them on the internets. And I highly recommend everyone do it.
We took a stab at this before we started building vision boards, and I showed you my first 3 photos. And to be honest, they're not going to be that different for this one. But this time we're going to make the vision boards, because last time the picture sat there. Maybe that's why the visions didn't come true.
Yeah, maybe. So do we want to do yours first?
Well, you said you're going to do yours first, and I think you've been thinking about this, so I want to be inspired by what you come up with.
Okay. So let me just share my screen here, and we will do this. I haven't really been thinking about it, but
then here. I can yeah, whatever you want to do, I could do this. We can do this.
Okay. So first of all, Untitled Design, not anymore. The McGonagall Vision 2020. Okay. So, so what are some things like should be the categories, do we think?
How about this? Here's the categories. Career.
Okay.
Health.
Well,
like body goals or like something like that. Okay. Like maybe there's some sort of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm getting it. Okay.
This is what I would break it down into. It's like, great. Well, we've got my career goals, my health goals over here, and maybe just some hobby sort of personal goals over here, stuff that I want to do just in life. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. No, I get it. Career, bod, and life. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. And then like, if anyone else in the chat knows of anything else that I'm missing, like, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let us know.
Yeah. So let's just like get this going with like some better colors. Here we go. And okay. Okay. Career. Okay. So we want money.
Sure.
Do you think I need to be more specific?
Well, for me, it's like,
okay, you know what?
No, if that's your journey, then yeah. And maybe money should be up higher on my priority list.
I think that we should do this at the same time. We can switch between my vision board and your vision board.
Yes. Although then like Snake King puts up a bricked loft with large industrial windows, which I'm like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. And I don't know what category that would fall under. Is that life, where you want to live or something?
Well, people want to know what website this is. This is Canva.
It is Canva.
This is Canva. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like we should do this at the same time.
Okay.
Great.
So do you want me to pull one up? Because I've got
okay. Do people want to see us building this, or maybe we'll just talk about it as we're building it, and then we'll like cover it, maybe, and then we'll review them at the end. Okay, I love that. Okay, great. Okay, so career. So obviously we want money, but like where, you know what I mean? Like how do you get specific about your money?
Well, for me, it's like, well, that's a great question. That's why I wouldn't put money on a vision board, but maybe that's the right thing. Like maybe it's just like, you want to get to a place where you're just not stressed about finances.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So I don't know what that is. I don't know, because it said that's what they say about people that are like really well off. They're like, yeah, oh, if I had that much money, I would give to this, I would do this. They're like, you always worry you're not making too much. You're like, no matter what level you're at, you're probably higher than somebody else and you're lower than somebody else. So it's very hard to determine like what's that dollar amount that you're like, well, great, now I feel comfortable and I'm fine.
Right.
Just for like technical sake first. Because you're going to hate this, but I started trying to create a poster and I'm very terrible at this. So How do I start with a blank slate like you did?
You just go to like what you would want, like a presentation, and and then just go to the blank template.
Okay. Great.
You on it?
No, because I don't see the word presentation anywhere. I just see templates and it's like social media, personal, business, marketing, education, trending.
Okay.
This is going to kill you and me, more likely me.
Well, why don't you share your screen and everyone can learn how to do this on Canva?
Okay.
You got to learn. You got to put yourself out there.
Oh no, I've done Canva stuff before, but it's been like a long time. So I'm like, I don't remember how. I remember doing. Anyways, I can share my screen then.
Shayla's giving a good point where we want to get specific about the money, like monetize our blog. You know, like we want to get specific how you'll get that money. Exactly. So share your screen, and we'll all learn how to use Canva.
Okay.
Which is a great site, and I highly recommend everyone use it.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm going to get rid of this one and I'm going to go right here.
So we want to go to scroll down. Scroll down. Okay.
How far down?
No, you've gone way too far. So you want to go up.
Okay, I'm right here.
It says, what do you want? Do you want an Instagram post? Do you want a social media? Now we want to scan here. You want to go to you want me
to scan this way?
Yep, you can do that. Great. We got presentation.
Oh, there it is. Hello.
Snaking goes, I'm really liking this challenge. It's getting my juices flowing. Okay. So have you ever used Canva before?
Only to do Instagram stories.
Cool. Okay. So now you can set up your thing.
You say that like it's okay, great. You can set up your thing. So do I need to just zoom in or what's going on here?
You can go to text.
Sure, I can do a whole bunch of stuff. I can go to text down here. Huge sale. Okay, great. Love it.
That's what Jason's vision board is. He's selling his life.
Well, you asked me, you said you wanted to get money. So I sold my life. And anyways, I got the money. I'm done.
I am just absolutely not surprised. Okay. So what do we want for, and I recommend everyone in the chat, let us know what's on your vision board or what you're hoping to do so we can manifest for a lovely weekend.
Yeah, because sorry, I went here to just take a look at what was showing up, but great. So like with this, so we don't want just words on this board, right? Like, I thought a vision board was about visuals.
Exactly.
Okay, great.
Okay, great. Yeah.
So then when you want me to start doing this, like I'm going to take this text off or whatever. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Okay. This is so embarrassing now to try to do all of this. I hate all of this.
What I was telling Jason, no, I love Jason trying to learn this live.
Yeah, this is the worst.
Yeah, what's the first thing you're going to do?
No idea. Like I would just start throwing, if I was doing this, I would start building it by Googling photos of things. And then I would just like,
you can Google those things in the photo category.
I know, but then you have to, okay, so great. I'm going to go to here and, oh, they've got stock photos. Okay, great. Great. Oh, fall. Let's see what fall's all about. Great. Now just put me right here and this will be my fashion shot. Oh no, these are the pro ones. I have to get a pro account. Okay, great.
Can't even, your goal, your vision board is like me in the leaves. And Canva's like, no, bitch. Too rich for
Excuse me, you got to be a pro to fucking have leaves on your vision board, shit face.
You gotta be a pro to have vision, you shit face.
You get the basic visions. You get an ice cream. No fancy flavors. You get an ice cream.
Exactly. Jan says Jason thought he hated the photo challenge the most. Little did he know he'd have to figure out Canva in front of everybody.
I'm not worried about this. I'm actually now just vulnerable because I hate this now where it's become with this podcast, because I am going to do this possibly by the end of the year. But let's put it in and get made fun of. Great. Here we go. And it's free, baby.
Okay, but you should put a Band-Aid on your vision board so you heal.
Great. Oh, it's pro.
Amanda says that I've never used Canva before, but I'm excited to give this a try over the weekend. You must. Jan is correct. I did force Jan to learn Canva. Oh my God, I love that the Band-Aid is pro.
This is going well. This is
I love
perfect.
it. Oh my God.
This guy's free. My vision board is just going to be in the water. This is great. But to be honest, so what else is on my vision board? Like, because personally, I was like, well, I'm within the next few months, I just want to shoot something. I'm going to try to find a way to just shoot something by myself.
Like a sketch?
Not even a sketch. I've got some stuff that I've written that I'm like, I'm just going to shoot it myself, and for no purpose at all, because I know this isn't going anywhere. But
wait, what are you going to shoot?
I've written some stuff, and I'm like, I just wanted to shoot some stuff.
Showing the inside of StreamYard. You have to stop sharing your screen.
I forgot that I was sharing. Fuck. Can I stop sharing now? Is that?
No, I asked you to stop sharing a while ago.
I missed that part. I was probably too flustered by things.
So what do you want to shoot?
I have a few things written, and I haven't picked one what I want. I've got to find something that I could possibly do, but something. I just want to start. I just want to do something because we can't get on stage anymore.
Right.
I'm just sitting around waiting for things to happen. So I'm going to start trying to make things happen. And what I mean by that is because I know like the instant reaction is like, well, what are you going to make things happen with this? But I just want to start. I'm going to try to shoot a little project of my own. I have an idea.
What's the project? Like, tell us the idea. Like, what are you?
No. That's the secret part until I do it. But I'm going to do this because it'll help me. Like, I just want to do it for hobby / just as something as a goal.
A goal. Oh, so is it like a solo, like short film by yourself?
Yeah.
What's wrong with saying that it is?
There's nothing wrong with saying that it is. I'm telling you, because the reason why I hesitate is because I'm not fully sure what I'm going to shoot yet. I have a couple ideas, and I'm like, I haven't decided on what's happening. But I just want to. You're asking me like, what's on your vision board, and I'm trying to think of like, well, over the next few months, what are a few things that I would love to accomplish?
Right.
And I'm like, that might be something that I'd love to accomplish. So if I put it on my vision board, it might push me to do that. I
think that's great.
Yeah, it's not really a secret. I know people are like, well, that's a secret. And it sounds like it's not a secret. It's just, I don't know exactly what it is yet.
No, I don't think that's bad.
So that's number 2 on my vision board. Surfing.
I just can't believe Jason wants to shoot something and I'm not getting an audition.
I would love to have you audition. I'm just like trying to literally, before I come back in December.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Okay, so you're going to put that on your vision board? You want to?
Yep.
Okay, good to know.
Well, I don't know what else to I'm trying to go over this in real time. And so it might be frustrating to sit and watch me think about when it's on my vision board.
We're not. No, I don't want you to think. I just want us to go with our instincts. This is just a starting vision board that maybe people listening to this or watching this or, will be like, oh yeah, let me just like make a plan, you know?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, I know.
What? So then why don't we'll switch over then and we'll start looking at what is Stacy's vision board.
Okay. No problem. I'm trying to fix this image that won't load properly.
Snake King put finish my to-do list. That will be on mine. But isn't your to-do list your vision board? Like that's the whole thing. Like it's a visual to-do list essentially that inspires you to do things, I think.
I think it's also like, I think the reason that I really enjoy a vision board is because it makes you like speak out loud, or at least put physical energy into things that you want. And I think that sort of like removes any shame or insecurity about the idea. You know what I mean?
It's also like you start saying things a bunch and it becomes true. So like that, it's like, it goes back to that, The Secret, but this in The Secret, you can like it or hate it or whatever, or this idea of like, what's it called? The Secret, when it's like just putting things out to the world. But like, there is something that exists where it's like, well, if you just keep putting it out there, eventually then you do it. If you let it go, it'll die.
Oh, 100%.
Manifesting, yeah, I guess. I mean, that's not the exact word I was looking for, but that's right for sure. Like it's manifest stuff. Yeah, you're manifesting your ideas.
Oh, 1,000%. I think because I think we get so nervous about I think we get so nervous about asking for what we want because we somehow feel selfish or you know, like, oh, that's too grand for me. When really, like, so many people I feel like so many people who find success are people who are like not wasting their time being ashamed of wanting something. I know that sounds so vague, but do you understand? You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. That's what I get. And it's so a vision board. It's funny that we're doing this on the same day as this podcast because it's very similar to like me going to do a model photo shoot this weekend because you're just like, I don't want to really put this out there, but you're forced to do it. And then great. Like just you'll realize it's not that bad on the other side and you'll start doing it.
I mean, yeah. But I also think the huge thing about, I mean, not to like get really into this this fun challenge. I think pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and so you can see yourself in a different light, because I think so easily we define ourselves, and I think that often limits us. So like you and I joke about being dented cans all the time.
Yeah.
But it's nice to remind ourselves that we can also like confidently be in our bodies, be confident in the way we look, be confident in the way that we hold ourselves. You know, I think that that's important to remind ourselves in.
Sure. And we see it when you're in a community, and this is probably the same in many communities, but in the comedy community, it's like, oh, you're that person. Like you do that. And then you actually do start to do those things, whether it be on stage or like at the bar after, and you're like, oh, you're that guy. And you're like, oh yeah, that is my thing. And then you start to take that role on a little bit. And like, that was sort of just put on you a little bit, but you've accepted it. And then it becomes part of that world.
Oh, 100%. I mean, like, you know, I talk about this in therapy all the time where it's like I've created, and I mean, it's very close to who I am actually, but like out of insecurity, I made the decision to like double, triple, quadruple down into a loud, brash, like kind of lady who's like, oh, you know, as you know, but when I'm home with my dogs, it's super quiet. It's like, you know, the oils are diffusing. It's a pretty calm household, and I'm super sensitive, and my feelings get hurt all the time. So, but I've created this illusion, you know, of like I am just this one thing, and sometimes I forget that there's layers to that, you know. And I feel like a vision board sort of centers you, where you're like, oh right, I'm at this point.
If you can be truthful with yourself and be like, what do I actually want? And then you put that on the vision board. Yeah.
Well, Rob just said, I didn't realize until pretty recently how embarrassed I was about admitting that I had goals and desires. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, in therapy, it's like I realized I have a very loud voice and I take up space, but I also like don't really vocalize, you know, my wants, needs, and desires and all those things from life. So there's that.
Yeah. On my end, I think I built myself up in a way of like one of the least attractive qualities to someone for me is overconfidence in like.
Why do you think?
Because I don't like. I don't know. There's a turnoff for me for someone that's overconfident, and I'm like, oh, you're just what? I don't know. But I've built it into myself where I was like, well, I'm going to do the opposite of that, and I started like, I think that started to be that seed of like why I do a few things in my life where I'm like, I'm not going to be overconfident, like I'm not going to be whatever. But then you look at people that are like famous, especially in the industry we're in, and you're like, oh, they're confident as F, because you have to be. You have to like get in front of a camera and be like, no, I'm the best, and I need to be the best. Because if you show any signs of like lack of confidence or low self-esteem, you're going to get eaten up. Like you can see it immediately.
But I think the best piece of advice that, sorry, did I just cut you off?
No.
I think a huge thing, well, Amanda says, yes, Stacey, I always feel weird saying what I want, what my goals are, and just need to know what it is. Just need to know that it's what I want, regardless of what anyone thinks or says. And I think that's a huge thing to get over, that I've had to get over, and everyone, my story is not unique, but like, we just have to be okay with the fact that someone is going to talk shit about us. Someone is going to make fun of us. Someone's going to make us feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
But like, if
on this podcast, we're going to do it. No problem.
You don't think
we're joking.
You don't think people have made fun of us for this podcast?
Yeah, I live with one of them.
Must be nice. No, but
It's my son. What are you doing in my room, Dad? I want to play some basketball. Oh, okay. You going to do your podcast? Okay.
Daddy's talk show. How's the radio pitches going? But yeah, I just think it's like, listen, people are going to make fun of you, and that's fine. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares?
But I mean, that's a really hard one to get over. But in most recently, I've just been like, I've been getting over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, got to.
Okay, so how is your vision board going?
Oh, you think I'm making it right now?
Yeah, I mean, I am.
Oh, no, I wasn't doing that.
Why?
I didn't know that was what we were doing. I thought we were making these and bringing them in on another day, like all done and like perfect and nice. Okay, great.
No.
Okay, well,
absolutely not.
So far, everything that I've typed in, it says you need to be a pro. So really not doing.
Well, just put it on. I just put it on.
Oh, you can still put it on, and then you just can't.
Yeah, we're just gonna like share our screens.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
I love it. Not a big deal then.
What is? Oh yeah, Jan's right. Let them talk. What are they putting into the world? Exactly. You know, and Rob is reminding us that, listen, most people are just preoccupied with their own hangups to make fun of you. It's true. But I also I will take accountability. We all gossip. We all talk. And half the time that comes out of insecurity or jealousness because you're not doing what they're doing, or they seem to be confident in their choices. But also I talk shit. So I have to hold that other people talk shit. You know, they're never not going to, because I'm never not going to. So, but yeah, I think it's really scary to be like, I think this is good. You know, that's like the worst feeling is when you put on an outfit and then you go outside and someone goes, "Are you wearing that?" And then you instantly go, "Yeah, it's so stupid," even though you felt good about the choice leaving the house. You know?
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. I've been trying to really pull off double denim, and I always get a comment. You know,
but I think those comments are from inside your own head a lot of the times.
No. And that's what's hard, right? Is sometimes it's not. Oh, just so funny. So what are you looking up? I want to know.
I'm just typing in a whole bunch. I'm trying to catch up now. I'm being like, oh, there's so many things I got to put on here, but great. So I'll get to it. This isn't going to be a great board, but I've started, and then I'll play with it after we're done the podcast, but I'll show you what I've come up with in a while.
Oh,
well,
okay.
when are we unleashing these?
What do you mean?
Are you, because you're going to show yours in a second, right?
Yeah, I can go first with my career.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Are we? I didn't realize. I thought we were doing a vision. This is just my dumbness. I thought we were doing a vision board of just a bunch of pictures, and we're like, great, but they could fall under 3 categories. But I'm just throwing pictures up on a piece of paper. Basically,
I think that's great. I don't think that we need to. I don't think we need to overthink it.
Great.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm freaking out. I think if you're listening,
I'm not
watching this, don't overthink it. Just do what makes you happy here.
Love it.
Okay. How long do we want to give ourselves? Because we're kind of coming near the end of the pod.
2 more minutes.
2 more.
I think that's tons of time, right? Is that bad?
2 minutes.
I don't know, because I'm literally I've just started doing this again, so this could be very bad.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, this is me rushing. I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done.
Are you actually?
I mean, I'm done for this for launching it in this episode, and then I'll work on it afterwards to like actually spend some time thinking about it.
Okay. Sweet. I love that. Okay, so
all of them are watermarked because I've just got pro dreams, baby.
I got pro dreams, girl. Okay. Hold on. Let me just. Okay, so I just did career, but then before the end, I will I'll do my life.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay, but I guess I could just look up lumberjack. That might just like finish my life. Fuck yeah. You should see what comes up here. Like, this is a damn Daniel. Okay, hold on a second. I need 2 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Who are these like hot lumberjack guys that are posing for Canva? That's what I want to know. There's so many like models.
I've got people that are models in my vision board that I'm like, look, I like the idea of it, but I don't want to be that guy.
Jason, you're gonna die when you see this photo. I can't believe they found this model. Okay, so Megan says that I need to declare to the chat that Ben James just posted an autumn date night outfit video, and it's chef's kiss. Holy shit, Megan. This is huge news for the pod. This is huge news. I'm gonna refresh his feed. Wow. Okay. I think he's wearing like cream pants.
Sick.
Okay, so are we ready to at least show everyone?
I think so. I just need one more second, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready. How do
You're
I make
ready?
this full screen? Yeah. Oh yeah.
You just share the screen. So let me know when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
So do you want, great. Are you gonna go first or I go first? Okay. This is like one of those like high school parties. It's like, you gonna jump first? I don't know. You jump first, or like whatever. But like, I'll go.
No, I really just needed a minute. My internet really just stopped working. So
I'm gonna go. Great. And then will you be able to see mine?
Yeah. Because I'll look at it.
I love it. Here's my vision board.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh
my God. Okay. I'm only laughing because there's so many watermarks in the pile.
I'm pro. My dreams are pro, baby, but I can't afford them.
This fucking father and son photo is nuts.
I know. That was the photo I was looking at. I was like, I don't want to be that guy, but I want to hang out with my son a bunch.
The money's bigger than your son.
This was all put together in that time that I said, oh, we're doing this today. So like, I'm done.
No, I know that this is amazing. I'm just laughing so hard. So you want to be a couples photographer?
Yeah. And I want to own too much equipment, have a man bun, and not really know what I'm doing with it.
Okay, if you want to see our vision boards, you can go to youtube.com/.
Also in the background, just so you know, this is a snowboard popping out here.
Okay, walk us through everything, please.
Well, this is really, I don't think it's too crazy. No, so like I put a pile of cash over here. It follows a little blue circle because I was like, great, got to make some money. This was like, let's just try to film something on our own, see how it goes.
Okay.
This is like, I can't wait to hang out with friends again. That's a vision board, but it's kind of like also like, let's end COVID. So, you know, like, how do I socially hang with people?
Okay.
This is like, obviously my most important, like hang out with my son, have a bunch of fun times with my son. Cause right now we're in a pandemic. He's not going to school and it's the greatest time in life because I get to see him a bunch. Okay.
That's very sweet.
This is, this one is surfing. Great. This is like, I can't wait. Everyone knows this on the pod now. We're in a temporary home. I can't wait to move to a bigger space. So there's this vision. Let's move to a bigger space. This looks like a pretty cool place to live too.
I know it really.
And then I've been doing a lot of like cooking things lately, like that I'm challenging myself to cook new things. And this one also seemed like a healthier board of like cooking things. So I'm trying to add a bit of healthier cooking into my life, and I'm trying to be that. So there, that's my vision board.
Okay.
That's my vision board.
I love
even my pile of money, I couldn't afford to get it because it was in the pro thing. I couldn't even get my pile of money. It's like a catch-22 in life, you know. You gotta have money to make money, and I don't even have the money yet, so I gotta look at it, and then
Yeah, no. I get what you mean. No, I'm not laughing at you having. What are you?
Okay, we're gonna do something very vulnerable. We're gonna show this stuff, and then I put it on, and Stacy laughs for 3 minutes straight. That's
no. I laughed at all the watermarks. Like, I just want to be clear.
You're the one that said just put it on. It's just for this. It was the pro stuff. Yeah, it was all canvas watermarks.
No, but I think it's amazing. But you have to admit that it's really fun.
It looks ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I'm not like laughing at you. Like, I'm not laughing at.
It is weird to be like, great, let's have this exercise in front of everybody, and we'll go, great, what do you want out of your life? And then you go, okay, great, give me 2 seconds to think about it and put it up on a PowerPoint presentation in my mind. Here we go.
No, this was the point. I did run it past you, and you said
it was great.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's.
Wait, I'm looking for one more.
Okay.
One more image. No, but I was looking at it while I was looking at yours. Okay. I got it. Okay.
I was looking at it while I was paying full attention to yours. Anyways, I was just looking at my.
No, I put it in, and then I was looking at yours. Okay. So this was done really quickly. So let's look at mine. Okay. 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 I hope people are still listening and watching and finding.
I know this is just like, what are our dreams? Great. Let's do this. I love it.
I hope people are enjoying this because I'm now insecure. Okay. So, so this is career.
Okay. So you're doing a board for each one. Okay, great. You've got your blog, your 10,000 followers. Well, you why don't, I'm sorry, I'm running through yours. You run through
mine. And thank you for not laughing so.
There's no watermarks on yours. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, like, hoping to monetize the blog, build my followers. You know, I've been talking about a 10K swipe up for so long.
Yep.
I would really.
If you haven't subscribed yet to the regulars, smash that subscribe button.
Just smash that subscribe button. I've always wanted to write some books, some collections of essays, and I would love to like tour that. But obviously, with the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
A live tour, but I've always wanted to do that. So a book deal I would love, just to like tell, write all the disastrous things I've ever done in my life. So everyone feels just a little bit better and a little bit normal. I would love to take the regulars, or even just like my own personal without Jason because he'll be too busy surfing.
Mahalo.
But like, getting, taking this to the next level, getting on the radio, would love that.
Yep.
How cute is this little piggy? We live, we love.
Mm-hmm.
And then so that's my career. So now life, I was rushed,
Okay, so you've done more than one vision board. Okay, great.
So then I did life. Okay, so look at this. Look at that model I found drinking a beer.
That's Ben. I thought that was Ben James, or that's the guy from HGTV, but it's not.
No, that's
okay,
just Canva. I know. Who is this man? I bet you he's all wifed up.
He drinks beer, chops wood, wears a small red toque like he's Steve Zissou. And
I know. With those tats? Get out of here. I bet you he loves to slow dance at a wedding. That's nice.
Well, he'll say, no. And then he'll be like, babe, anything for you.
Exactly. Can you take the mask off? I don't really know why you're disrespecting my career and life board while wearing a mask.
Disrespecting your life board. I got 3 minutes of laughs. I'm actually I'm loving this.
Jason, this is a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So my life, I'm looking for a work-life balance. That's on the vision board because I really don't have that. I would love, obviously, I've put like a little cottage home, a little.
We're still working our way towards the one picture that we're all staring at.
The model.
For those of you who aren't seeing this, a model with a dress the size of a flag that you would see at the top of an Olympic pose.
I just want to move this model a second so everyone can see that the lake house I'm envisioning, I'm right on the water. So
I wasn't talking about that model.
No, I know. But I just want everyone to see like the water.
Okay.
And then what I'm putting on the vision board and why this model is here is because I really do want to maintain sort of a healthy lifestyle because it makes me feel like a model. But what I'm hoping in my life is to develop self-confidence and body confidence in my life. Like
I thought you had it.
Exactly. That's the problem.
So you're faking it to make it.
I'm faking it to make it, but I'm like looking forward to like making it to make it. So this woman just has like a je ne sais quoi. Like I'm loving the confidence of being on a beach with obviously very close cottages with everyone watching. And she's like, no, I love this. And like, this is the vibe. So I'm hoping to like capture that and just find some, to embrace my uniqueness and my individuality and just really love it.
This is great. And then I must have missed it, but what is the shoes in the backpack and things like that?
It's like a healthy lifestyle. Those are
okay, great.
And
it's like workout shoes, workout stuff.
Exactly.
Hey, this is wonderful.
I know. It's
career
great.
in life. We've already started. So we've already started to figure it. We thought we bought passion planners in 2013 and we thought that was going to change our lives. And it did.
Who do you in the chat? Please let us know who had the better vision board.
I'm not doing this male model thing for Monday. There's no way.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
You're going to do this and then it's going to turn into like, so whose pictures were better? We all know who's winning this one.
No.
I'll bet you on it. Do you want to put some odds on this?
Who do you think's going to win it? Tamika says you had the better one because you had it's a Jason with the effort.
With the effort. Which is the pat on the head. I love it.
And Samantha says, I love the self-confidence stuff. See?
Thanks, Tamika.
The problem is, Jason, you don't believe in yourself and everyone else does.
That's not totally true.
We can't pull you over the finish line.
That's not totally true.
What do you mean?
I believe in myself. I'm just like, this was what I was talking about too before with like, I just never want to be overconfident. I never want to be in a conversation where I'm like, I don't know.
But then the problem is if you're not confident about yourself, no one else will be.
You got it. Gotta get confident.
Yeah.
I mean, like I have confidence. It's just, this is what I'm talking about when you plant that seed and then you start getting painted into this picture and it's like, oh, you mean Jason, the guy that's like, yeah. So.
Yeah, but you've created that image and it's up to you to change that.
It built up.
But it doesn't matter. You're now at this place where people think that certain way and it's up to you to change it. The same way it's up to me, it's up to everyone else. If you got something about yourself or you don't like how your actions are being perceived, then you need to change that.
I'm going to go crush some trees today. Go cut down some trees and kill it.
You know, the more you make a joke about it, you know, the less...
The realer it will come.
The less energy you're giving to actual change.
Nope. The more real it becomes. If it's talked about, it's real.
Right. Okay, everyone. So that is our episode. If you did make a vision board with us, you can share it. If you're listening to this and made a vision board and you feel like sharing it, I won't laugh the way that I laughed at all of those watermarks and that surfboard sticking out of the back.
Snowboard. It was a snowboard sticking out of the back.
Yeah. No, I think your vision board was great, Jay. So you can share it at the Regulars podcast. We would love to see them. And we will be back again on Monday with our Model Monday challenge. So again, you can tag us at the Regulars podcast and you can send us your sexy little snap. And I can't wait to see them. Jason, do you have anything to say?
Have an amazing weekend. This is going to be, I'm going to be worried about pictures all weekend and it's going to be great.
It's going to be the best. Go fall in love with yourself. Go make yourself feel like the babe that you are. Have the best weekend. Stay healthy. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. And we will see you on Monday. Bye.